Greetings, agents. This is Private Boulders, the mediocre gamer, and this is the Division 2. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you watching my content. Please remember to like and subscribe if you find it helpful or entertaining or useful. I hope today finds you well. Currently we are in the Division 2 PTS, and we're having a look at the Ox Picker, the new exotic SMG. It already seems to be fairly divisive in both looks and abilities. Having quite a bit of fun with it in the gameplay. Testing it in the Hunter's Fury and Striker a bit later on in the video. But look, I don't mind it. As I said, I had quite a lot of fun with it. I don't think it's overpowered or anything like that. I think it's quite nicely balanced. It doesn't have a damage talent, and the damage output of the SMG is quite low. So I think that kind of damage, that kind of balances the weapon quite nicely. It's not going to break any rules or change the way the game plays too drastically. I hesitate to mention the word meta, but it is definitely not the new meta in any way, shape, or form, at least in my opinion. If we have a look at some of the stats, the thing that stands out for me straight away, I guess, is the optimal range of 32, which is kind of getting into AR territory. And I guess the other thing that stands out is it has quite a fair bit of crit hit chance. So core attribute is plus 21%, and then there's also a weapon mod, which is the underbarrel slot, I believe, which also gives another 15% crit hit chance. So could be useful on builds that are crit starved. As you're already, just by equipping the weapon, you're kind of getting 36% crit hit chance added to your build. So yeah, it's really going to help in those situations. I've put 10% damage to targets out of cover on the weapon you're seeing in the footage, which is usually the go-to with most weapons these days. Reload speed of 1.45 seconds, which is on the faster end of SMGs. And then the talent, so Symbiosis. While having a shield deployed, lose shield health at a rate of 10% per second. And right at the start of the video, that was what I was doing. I had the shield equipped, and I think it was maybe 14 or 15 ticks until the shield broke and I got disorientated. And so your shield receives repairs of 25% of the damage dealt by this weapon. So it's quite self-sustaining as long as you're able to still put out some damage. You will be rewarded with your shield being buffed. So you can see from the footage, there was a couple of times there I was up against a chunga and my shield health was actually going up, I think, rather than going down. So that's pretty good. I do believe that the best application for this is with an all red build. So 6 red cores, all weapon damage. I have seen some people posting comments on social media about maybe using this with a tank build or Umbra or something like that. I don't think that is going to work because you do need that damage to buff your shield. So if you're running a low damage build, like something with 6 blue cores or something like that, I don't think it's going to work, but I didn't test it on a blue core build, so it could be proven wrong. That's happened in the past. No reason why it won't happen in the future. But I do think that the best application for this is going to be 6 red cores, so something like Hunter's Fury or a Striker build or something like that, you know. I don't think it's really going to be at its full potential if you're kind of using it with armor cores or something. But, you know, some smart individual out there will probably find a way to make it work, and good luck to them, I say. If you can make it work, then go for it. You know, being that the weapon talent is what it is, I think if you're a shield lover, then it probably goes without saying that you're going to love this weapon. And, you know, if you like running builds like Hunter's Fury or maybe Heartbreaker or something like that, then you know it's going to work really well. If you're one of the players who maybe are on the fence about running a shield because you find them a bit too squishy with an all red DPS build, then maybe this will help you decide. It's definitely worth checking out for that application alone, I think. You know, we might see some shield converts. Not too sure. And as I said, it is a lot of fun. You know, running up to enemies and kind of face tanking them, and watching that, you know, that shield health bar be replenished. It's a lot of fun. You know, I had a lot of fun playing with it, and I hope you have a lot of fun playing with it as well. One thing that I did want to mention was the styling of the weapon. The styling seems to be quite divisive as well. Seen some comments like it looks like it's made of Lego, or it looks like it's a Fortnite weapon, or, you know, the styling looks quite comical. Yeah, fair enough. The styling is different. I think that's part of its appeal. Particularly that red kind of effect that it has when it's firing. That looks, I mean, I like the look of it. You may not, and that's okay. Everyone has different tastes and stylings. If you don't like it, you know, that's okay. I quite like it. It's something different, and something a bit left of center. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, they look forward to new, different things in the game. And I know a lot of people are saying that they like different things, but they don't like this as far as being different goes. So fair enough, it's a valid criticism. This is only the PTS. It may get changed again. You know, I don't think the styling will get changed, but, you know, maybe the talent may get changed or something like that. Maybe the reload speed might get changed, or the optimal range might get changed. Who knows? I mean, it is the PTS. You know, people provide feedback to the devs. The devs then look at the feedback and make a decision. So by the time this hits the live environment, when the new season starts on the 25th of Feb, it may be completely different. Who knows? Who knows? But as it is now, I like it. I'm enjoying it. It has its place. And it's a lot of fun to use. What are your thoughts, agents? Have you been participating in the PTS, or You know, there's quite a few other videos on the Ox Picker out there. Have you watched any of them? Has anyone else shared any interesting insights? I'd be keen to know in the comments, because I haven't had a lot of time to watch many other videos. But what are your thoughts? Is this a hard no for you, or are you eagerly anticipating this new exotic? Let me know in the comments. Once again, I really thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And that's all for now. And until next time, you stay safe out there and take care.